Good afternoon. It is Sunday, April 13th, 2025. It is 12:12 p.m. and episode 2896. Yesterday's cartoon here, and remember how the last video was really short? This one's a little bit longer. This is 4 minutes and 30 something seconds. And I thought it was going to be a little bit longer than that because I spent so much time on this. I spent about 5 or 6 hours on this cartoon. Even after doing all the crazy shit with the Easter eggs, I drew fucking leaves for these trees and drawing the White House and stuff. So yeah, this took a while. And then I had to draw a cartoon after the Fredericksburg cartoon. I'll do the blog for that one tonight. Because I'm going to draw another cartoon today, and I'll probably do the blog for that one tomorrow morning. I haven't even started thinking about that cartoon yet. But this was fun. It was fun when it was over. It's a lot of work, when you keep trying to think of things and stuff. And most people, they're doing really good with catching all the Easter eggs, it seems. But there's always the people who ask me what one is and stuff like that. But it's my policy, usually, not to tell people what the Easter eggs are. I'm more about letting them figure it out, or even being told by other readers. I don't mind that if readers tell other readers, because they're still involved. So that's the thing that's cool about it. I feel like if I tell them, then the game is over. So sometimes someone will tell someone what an Easter egg is, and someone else will come in and correct them and stuff. And I like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that it involves the readers. That's the fun thing. And oddly enough, drawing these spaceships at first, it was just kind of hard for me. They all just kept looking like boring hats. But then I went back to see how I've done them before, so that's what I did there. And no copy and paste. It was just all hand drawn, good old hand drawn. I'm not Dave Granlund, just fucking paste everything for every cartoon. So you might think I don't like that guy, and no, I don't. I don't like his work anyway. But yeah, this is. And doing this with all these layers, because at first it was just going to be the aliens. I wasn't even thinking about adding in the Easter eggs. But then the Easter eggs kind of got away from me. And next thing I know, it's 6 hours later and the sun's going down. But what time did I finish this? I think I finished it after 5. I think I started around 10. Maybe I spent 6-7 hours on it. I don't. No, I didn't. I woke up at 10. No. When did I start? I woke up at around 9. Anyway. I can't remember yesterday. Yeah, it hurts. My brain hurts. Some Easter eggs are drawn. Other ones are images that I found on the internet. Here's the cool thing about this stuff with my Apple things. I'm going to tell you this process. When I Google this stuff and Google Images, I think of something, and then I go find it, and then I copy it on the Mac. And that transfers over when I click paste on the iPad, it knows it from the Mac. So that's the one thing I like about Apple products, that they sync together so well. Most of the time. With other things, sometimes I'll copy something on the Mac and then it doesn't want to do it and I got to write it again on the iPad. But usually that's with text. My images usually works that way. This is nerd stuff that I'm explaining to you. And some of you might know it, some of you may not. And as most of you know, the cartoons are drawn in Procreate on an iPad. There's a guy in front of my house with about 5 shopping carts from the grocery store down the street. I don't know if he's taking them back to the grocery store or if he's just running up shopping carts in the neighborhood. Because there's shopping carts all over the fucking neighborhood. It's kind of hilarious. The night that I locked myself out, I just rounded up some shopping carts and took them to the grocery store because I had nothing else to do. I was locked out. The night before I had to go to Milwaukee, and I was just rounding up grocery carts. As I was locked out till 6 a.m. I'm just sitting, waiting outside at the handyman's apartment because he wouldn't wake up. Banging on the door. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm wasting time. Shout outs quickly to Sparky Perry, Robert Cotino, Master Screen, DD Wiz, William Bedner, and Swims. I'm going to say your name like that from now on, unless you mind. Anyway, guys, have a great Sunday. And note, I still have not done my taxes. I will talk to you all later, okay? Maybe later tonight. Bye.